Alright people, here we go. Here's another update. Look at that massive lace plant. Just did a water change. I didn't get to take a video before the water change. Was just too lazy really. Trimmed a little bit of my plants. And I've decided I'm not going to worry too much about the way they look right after I trim them. You know, these stem plants, I don't know, I just can't get them down. I trim them and they look like crap, but I guess if I give them some time and they bush out, they might look better. So maybe I just shouldn't be so picky. Got some little babies, and my crypt that I cut down, it's got 2 leaves on it, ain't nothing grown back yet. My high grow, looking crazy bushy. I'm losing some leaves. I don't know. I've been dosing daily, so maybe I just need to add some more potassium, or maybe I'm lacking in iron. I don't know. Maybe I need to dose more trace elements. My Sargent Ripens is finally starting to grow. Notice new growth every week, so that's good. Got my other little crypt that I cut completely to the substrate. It's finally growing some leaves. Hope they look good. My coffee folia still looking nice. Look how much of this purlin I got. It's not serious. I don't know. People say that it's false purlin because I just got doing a water change, but everything is going. And it was going just like this right before I did the water change, right before I turned the lights back on. So, you know, I got my power head on this side, power head on this side. Look, put my glass drop checker in here. I don't know what color that is. I'm a little colorblind. Looks clear to me. Alan Tan sent a picture to him earlier. He said it was green. The CO2's been off since about 6:30. It's almost 11 o'clock here, so I don't know. It should be blue again, but I can't tell if that's blue or not. It just looks like a clear bubble to me. Maybe y'all can tell me in the comments. I'm loving the way the Bacopa is growing. Seems like the closer to the light it's getting, the more it looks like it's getting some holes in it or something. I really think I need some more potassium. I don't know. I'm gonna look up all these plants and see exactly what each one needs and see what I may be lacking. You know, look at my angel just staring at me. What do you want? What do you want? It's not feeding time yet. You're always hungry. My little Siamese algae eater. This is my Nana that I cut off. It was just covered in blackbeard algae. I decided to cut it off. I've got some nice growth coming back. You can see that one leaf back there. It's still got some blackbeard algae. I can't get rid of it. And I know before my lights were out, my CO2 drop checker was green. So I just don't know what's going on. I don't know. I got some little baby nano leaves coming up. I pulled my parva up from beside this dwarf sage because I really just think that my dwarf sage was trying to drown it out. I don't know. Look how big that one plant is. Probably 4 or 5 inches tall. It's just huge. I'm gonna need to start pulling it up, and it's not spreading. It's growing thick as hell right there, right in front. So I'll move my parva over here. Most of it was covered in blackbeard algae, so I ended up pulling a couple of the smaller plants off of the main plant and just replanting them. I guess if it grows back, it grows back. If it doesn't, you know, another one bites the dust. Shit sucks. This crypt right here, I need to trim it down like the rest of them that I've been cutting down. Because look at this one back here. This is one of the crypts that I cut completely to the substrate. And if my angel would get out of the way, you'd be able to see it. There's one of the leaves. They're just coming back looking crazy and healthy. But it's growing slow, just like a crypt should. And then here's my red tiger lotus, looking kind of greenish brown. But like I said, I'm colorblind, so I don't know. I know I've probably got like 2 or 3 root tabs right in this section, but it looks like my Madagascar leaf is just stealing all of it. It's just completely hogging all my ferts. And then this Anubias, my local fish store sold it to me as a Nana, and the more that it grows, the more I'm just not buying that it's Nana. I don't know what it is. I know there's one that's called like a Ferezi, or I don't know, something that starts with an F. I'm thinking it might be that. I'm thinking I maybe should have planted it in the substrate instead of sticking it on the driftwood, because it seems like it's going to be one of the taller, narrow plants. And then of course all my windle of my Java fern growing on my driftwood, looking nice. This Java fern back here, I hacked at it last time I did a water change. I hacked off half of it at least, and it's still just growing crazy. I'm sure it'll come back stronger than before. Check out the little Cory swimming through the middle of my tank. I have 6 of them in this tank, I think. They were all just playing and swimming around, rolling and stuff earlier. Got my Pogo Stemon Yetta Venus or something like that over here. It's growing good. Got a little baby shoot over here by my CO2 tubing. It grows just like the dwarf sage with runners. Actually, it's kind of crazy. I didn't realize it until I started seeing them pop up. Pulled a couple of them up to see what was going on, and it's runners. My Ludwigia looking like a mess. I don't know. I'm thinking about replacing all my Ludwigia with something that looks nice. I really like the way my Bacopa just grows nice and clean and no aerial roots. That's what really makes it nasty looking. So I don't know. Y'all can tell me what you think. Oh, by the way, Joel talked me into going topless. My glass top, it was real old and had a lot of iron in it. You could look through the side of the panel and see a lot of green, just like that old glass support that's in the middle there. So I just went ahead and took it off. I don't have the money for another glass top, so the evaporation will keep me on my weekly water changes at least. And who knows, maybe I'll get some crazy growth. Everything I've got has been purling lately. And who knows, maybe that glass top was the reason I had the little bit of blackbeard algae that I had. I know my glass drop checker was green, so I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. So let me know what you think. All my fish are hiding. My cardinals, I really want to add like another 10 cardinals, get it up to around 20 or so. I mean, I've got 11 cardinals. I've got a pair of Bolivian rams, a pair of rainbows, which I know that I should have more than that, but they're just so damn expensive, man. I mean, my angels, got a pair of angels that are constantly fighting but constantly laying eggs. I got probably 8 autos, 3 Siamese algae eaters. I got some shrimp in there somewhere, but they rarely ever come out. They really like to come out whenever I'm stirring everything up with my water changes. I'm surprised I don't see none. And that's about it. I got 6 Sturbia Cories and 2 of the Emerald Cories, which are really big, but they're just real lazy. They lay underneath my driftwood all the time. I'm thinking about giving them to my dad because he's got a whole tank full of Emerald Cories. And I'm thinking about adding some more cardinals, about 10 more cardinals. That way I got about 20, 21 cardinals, I think. And then I've got 6 Dirbia cories, and from where they was playing around tonight, swimming and rolling and acting like little puppy dogs, I'm thinking about maybe getting a couple more of them, maybe a total of 10 of those, and we'll just see what happens. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to overstock my tank, but right now at the end of the week, even with adding fertilizers, I think the last time I tested at the end of a 2-week period without without a water change, I think my nitrates were at like 10 parts per million. So, I'm pretty sure that I could add some more fish, and it's not gonna overstock my tank. If anything, I'll just have to mix up some fertilizers without the nitrates. So, I don't know. Let me know. See ya.